What's going on, guys? It's Reese here, part of the Rage Chimpanzees, and today I'm just going to be talking to you about why they removed swords from the new, well, it's not new, but the Assassin's Creed Syndicate game. I'm going to talk to you why it ties in with history, really, and my opinion on them removing swords as a whole, really. So yeah, I'm just going to start. So, well, this one is set in the Industrial Revolution, or around the Industrial Revolution in London. I studied this in history, or I have studied it in history. It went from about 1750, a bit earlier than that, till about 1850. There are trains in this. I don't know the exact year, but I think it's like the 1870s this was set, so it's a little bit after anyway. And you'll just see me, by the way, just destroying everyone, throwing knives in them. But yeah, the reason why, like, well, in medieval times, swords, like, combat with swords and shields and all that, like knights and armor, was very common. Obviously, with Henry VIII, he sort of popularized it. He was he's a pompous leader, and a lot of wars that went on then involved swords. Obviously, we class that as medieval. However, the 1870s, and this was the Victorian times. Queen Victoria was the monarch, like reigning monarch, and she wasn't. And at this time, like, medieval warfare had gone. Medieval times stopped, I'd say, about James the 1600 after that, and swords just sort of went out of fashion. So basically, I know that a lot of the Assassin's Creed was set in the 1700s, some have been 1500 though. So it just makes total sense that there aren't swords anymore, I'm just saying that. And it makes sense that there are a lot more powerful pistols, there are a lot of guns in this game. And you have like a hidden blade to attack with instead. It's just punching and all that, and it makes sense. Honestly, it just makes sense. And so I wanted to say, it just ties in with history well. But overall, I quite like it. It works well with this game. I've been trying to play a bit more of this game recently, and I'm getting more involved in it. And yeah, it's working really well. And I think that it blends in quite well with the rest of the game. However, yes, some people miss the swords, but swords, like combat in the older Assassin's Creed, was a lot slower. Like hand-to-hand combat is really fast in this game, so that's what I like, and you can be quite stealthy with it. So yeah, it's basically all it is. It's just a lot of just blades and all that instead of just using swords, which, like I say, it makes sense because it ties in the medieval time. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. Just a short video for you today about what I think of them what I think of Assassin's Creed Syndicate not having swords and how it ties in well with history. And yeah, obviously, I don't know what the next one's going to be like, but it's going to be a whole lot different, so we never know what it's going to be like. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.